All right, chat, it's time. Let's do New Game Plus. Oh, we get to watch Peak again, chat. Let's go. Now the analysis starts. Gustav!
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Wait, I didn't catch that before. Oh my god. Because you didn't know what the gamage was at the beginning.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow.
I love him! Oh, I miss him so much. How can they create this peak pro tag type of character and then they don't even use him for more than one act? I'm just gonna say it. In terms of looks, I would go for Gustav over Verso. I find Gustav to be way more attractive. I miss Gustav so much. I didn't realize how much I missed him until we restarted. He's so good. Oh my god, Minoko! Wait, I have... Oh my god, no, not the bulb too. Oh god, my immersion.
Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
Oh, they say it so casually, bro.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Mael's voice is kind of different. Her voice starts to change whenever she loses Gustav. They just, she has this like spark, her spunk to her, and it just slowly dies as you play the game. Do you want me to really interact with it 33 times? Chat, if you're trolling me, I'm banning you all.
Come on, you've been listening for too long now.
Oh.
Made things more exciting at first, but now it's awkward.
Well, they were into me listening and watching.
Look, it's Lune!
Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, I didn't get this
Come
last
on,
time.
dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
Oh! I can fight Sophie. Yeah, I did not find this before. Okay.
I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today.
Look at that. I'm not gonna lie.
It is I
If this
who should
painting
thank you.
existed in real life, I would pay big money to have that in my apartment.
Hey, you. You've been here for quite a while now. I turned 33 today, can you believe my luck? Why would my parents choose the worst time? But I have a strategy. If I hide myself here, the paintress won't think of gamaging me.
Dude, this guy is a genius. He's got it figured out. If she can't see me, I don't get gamaged. All right, let's go cry.
I'm here.
I wonder how many times it's gonna take watching this to where I stop crying. This scene pulsely made everything sound so hopeful. I know. That's what I love about this game, with like the wave of emotions that it really puts you through. You feel victorious, like, yeah, we're gonna go on a grand adventure. We're gonna save our futures. Only to be like smacked down in seconds. I love that. Also, I think that that's funny. Isn't that the same sound bit that they use whenever you get a game over? Is that like foreshadowing?
Fall back!
That's Verso picking up Mael there. Wait, no, I didn't notice that. Wait, I want to replay. Oh, I didn't realize that that was Verso doing that and like that being Mael, because you can't tell that that's Mael. You just see like maybe a little bit of that white strand of hair, but yeah, interesting.
This message feels off.
Wait, so
If it was
Verso's
an
message, that's
expeditioner,
why it's weird. Oh, that
it
didn't
would've
occur to me
stayed
until
here.
now. Verso's trying to get
Everyone
Mael
knows
back with the
protocol.
team. Never occurred to me that Verso and Renoir were probably in cahoots the entire time here. Well, I don't know if they were in cahoots, but if I were Verso and I didn't want Mael to die because I thought Mael was the best shot at helping the family situation, then, I mean, of course I would save Mael and then bring her here. This is like the safest place that he could bring her, possibly. Because at this time, we know that Verso is against Renoir still. Sakapatato! Oh, she is full.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
It's kind of sad to think about. Lune seems so much happier when Gustav is there, and then, like Mael, everybody's attitude except Ciel's changes after Gustav's gone. That these characters really are destroyed after that.
Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend. You finally come to learn to swim?
Oh, the fact that that's the first thing he says is wild. Just so I have this correct, Verso created Esquier and Minoko, and then Francois was Clea's. Because like this is Clea's and that's Verso's. That's why they have like that sibling rivalry energy, and I love that for them. Francois and Esquier perfectly resemble that sibling relationship. Oh. I wish I could see that. Oh, I should have paused it. Bro, is that not the last scene of the game? This is the scene that really confused me. Cause like, oh, I think I'm mixing up, I'm mixing up Alicia and Julie. I don't understand why Alicia would have these memories of Julie.
Somehow he knows I'm a terrible swimmer. When he said that, it made me think of, you know...
Oh, Ciel.
After the beach, when I was alone,
Oh, wait,
almost,
they both tried to commit suicide. This kind of implies that Gustav knew what Ciel went through?
I'm just glad Lune found you. Before it was too late.
And I'm glad Esquier found you before it was too late.
Just like whoever found me.
Oh my god, this is so good. Ciel feels so understood by Gustav. That makes it so much worse. They were really able to connect here. I've seen you countless times, huh? I've never grasped your essence. You are not from here. This place was made to bring joy, not pain. Oh, yeah, they were just kids having fun. Verso and Clea just pain in this place, you know? Yet pain is everywhere. Like the creature of darkness at the end of this path. It is but one of her many creations, beautiful in its own way, but deadly, her favorite combination. I'm guessing this has to be talking about Clea, I believe. I don't know, I wish I knew. It's not like her. She was my best friend. Oh! She left me behind. Ah! It's like way worse when you understand everything.
Gustav.
run.
Verso's just watching. That pains me knowing that now, you little bit. Can I just say, like, as much as I was in disbelief the first time I watched this, the other thought that was in my mind, there better be a damn good reason why he's just letting Mael live. There was a damn good reason. I guess I don't understand what he did here. Like, what is this? What did he do? He tried to push her out of the canvas? Okay. No, you aren't starting a Verso lying counter. Give the poor man a break.
Are you alive and not
Old? I don't know exactly, but some of us stopped aging, and we're not affected by the gamage.
Oh my god! Oh my god, wait. This is so bad. I didn't realize how bad this was.
like the man on the cliff?
Anwar, our commander.
Why? Why did he massacre our team?
How could he turn on his own people?
He believes his immortality is a gift from the paintress.
Bro, I totally forgot this scene. He looks like such an asshole in a New Game Plus. Holy shit. Oh my god. Bitch, you should be bald. The fucking audacity. Get out of here. Do you think he practiced this speech? No, I don't think he needed to practice that speech before coming to the camp. I think it's the same speech that he gave every other expedition. But like, think of the opposite. If I were in Verso's shoes, I would do the same. What are you gonna do? Tell them the truth?
You fucking coward!
Maybe a different approach you have would be to garner sympathy, pity, empathy. Just imagine a scenario where Verso like tells them the whole ass truth.
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies.
Gustav is down on one knee. Oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted by that. Your answer is yes. Even lying to Esquier. Well, he definitely has to lie to Esquier of all people, because Esquier can't tell a lie, nor can he keep a secret. He knows, he created Esquier. He knows how Esquier is. You tell Esquier any little secret, you're f***ed. What I think is beautiful about the entire situation, though, is that the family, they all love each other. They're just all handling this so differently. Even the way that Aline is painting her family in this canvas, at their core, they are still doing everything that they are doing. These painted versions, they're all doing what they do because they love the family and they want what's best for everybody. You think there's a bit of blame put on Alicia? Well, yeah. There's gonna be some resentment, I think, regardless, with Verso's sacrifice toward Alicia. But I think that's what happens whenever you get upset. Whenever we get upset over anything in life, you know, we always look to blame something. Sometimes people will blame themselves, but most people will outwardly blame other people for their problems, when most of the times, you know, that might not be the case. You're most vulnerable with your feelings when you are grieving, so it makes sense that they do that. But I'm sure that they don't actually mean that after the fact, but I can definitely see the resentment toward Alicia at the beginning. Ciel's and Verso's relationship felt so natural and beautiful. I just love the way that that progressed. It's going to be interesting seeing it with Lune now. I feel like I'm going to be biased just because Ciel's was done so well.
Tell me about the fracture.
Imagine being Verso asked this question. I'd rather not talk about the fracture. My parents suck.
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Same.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
Verso is Verso's cousin. Yeah. SK gives away a whole plot point right there. He really does.
Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Oh, it's right there. Escaping a life you don't want. It's right there, bro. It's right there. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there were more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. Now, this is kind of a weird thing to say because it shouldn't be a competition, but I think that of all of the family members, I think that Clea grieves the most. I say that especially after that conversation because, like, knowing that that's Clea, she doesn't fear death She fears the things that you miss out by not being alive. Those are very different perspectives that I admire a lot. That's kind of a beautiful way of saying it. Now, this painting was Verso's and Clea's collectively together. That's why I think that Clea has it technically the hardest, because she has the most to lose. Like, yes, it's Verso's soul, but at the same time, this is her artwork, and to her, in her perspective, that is the thing that means the most to her in her life is art. That's really beautiful. I love that outlook. Her grief is like almost entirely, almost off screen. You just see the end results and the bits and pieces of Clea. She very much reminds me of me in a lot of ways. Okay, I had heard rumors. I never saw pictures, but I heard rumors that if everyone wears a swimsuit, that Renoir also wears a swimsuit. I don't know if this is true.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
It's fucking real! I thought it was a rumor! Get out of here! Get out of here! I can't believe the devs did this! Stop! Damn, look at his muscles. Hello? Okay, can you just look at Renoir's biceps? Oh no! He didn't keep on the swimsuit! It was just for the cutscene! Boo! Now I have the image in my head that Renoir is constantly wearing his swimsuit underneath of his suit. As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? Then again, how many truly know themselves? Oh, okay, so that makes a lot of sense why this dialogue would be here in the Seren place, where this axon that he created is supposed to resemble his wife. He's questioning himself and whether he truly knows her at all. That's really sad, though. But it strikes a really interesting conversation. Do you ever really know somebody? I think you can. It's just there are different things that happen to people in life, and everybody deals with it differently, and I think that this might be the first time the family has felt with this true grief feeling. So I can understand if he feels this doubt almost solely because he didn't realize how she would react to this level of grief. So he's never seen that side of her before. It's really sad. Is there a reason in particular why everyone's bald? Everybody got so depressed. It caused so much anxiety that they all lost their hair in the middle of their expedition. I miss him so much. The baby. I don't remember that. Oh my god. Weren't the axons created after the fracture happened? Not before, right? Because I thought the axons were created as a way to control chroma. If that's true, of that the axons were created after the fracture, like I believe, would this reflection, like this mask keeper that is Verso's axon, it would be a reflection of painted Verso, not of the real one. The paintings of the axons exist in the real world. Oh, okay, that changes things. That changes things. So the mask keeper would have been prior to Verso's death at all, then? So he was always like that. Dang, that's sad. Somewhere I read that Renoir thought Verso was a poor painter because he could never be truly honest about how he feels. Maybe it's because, like, his heart wasn't in it. It might not be that he was a liar in his real life. It could just be that painting was never his thing. His thing was always being a musician. Maybe he was just never true to himself because that just wasn't who he was. Makes me wonder if that's what Renoir would perceive as Verso being a liar. Just someone that's not being true to themselves. Maybe Verso just wanted one canvas, but tried to make it as perfect as he thought it's gonna need to be. A nudge to his battle mechanic with ranks. Oh, you think like the way his battle system is set up with like perfection is a storytelling device to his feelings. Like the need to be perfect with every action that you take. You know? I did not consider that, and that's very cool. I like that.
My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
Ah!
You're an artist, then.
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Ah! Finally! Someone was talking about that in chat earlier, and I was like, I don't remember seeing any dialogue supporting this about Verso, but nah, it's literally right here. I guess it seems like pressure of needing to live up to how good of painters his mom and dad were.
Do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other.
It was foreshadowed here. It didn't even register.
Hate me
Ready
all
to
you
parry.
want, as long as you're alive to do it.
I love that line. You can hate me as long as you want, but as long as you're alive to do it. That is like peak Renoir dialogue.
At long last, we meet. This is all you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back. It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
It's interesting how accurately Aline really painted her family, I feel, to how they really are. I think it's funny how Renoir was doubting himself before. The Fated Man earlier was like, do I really know her? Can you really ever know a person? But I think that Aline really did understand her family very well.
What did Renoir mean? The things he said to the curator.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, he says. Yeah, okay, Verso. Why paint Alicia that way? It seems like she wants her family to be exactly as they are in the now, in the painting. She just wants Verso to be alive. Painted Alicia, she's the only one that's black and white. No, Clea is, right? You think real Clea did that to her? I know that the painted Clea was painted over by Clea. Oh, is that why when we saw her, like, we saw some of that, like, real Clea underneath? Damn Aline with the feelings toward Alicia. That's a bit brutal. I get it, but damn. The fact that Verso had the rock, that's so evil.
I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too.
That's insane for Painted Alicia to say. She has been treated like utter and she has the strength to say that she is at peace with what's to come. I guess that would be an easy decision for her to make.
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
You know, it hurts to hear the truth. I mean, like, she's not wrong. It hurts sometimes. The truth hurts. She's just laying it on, ma'am. And you know what? After how long she's been putting up with this family's bullshit, all on her back, like carrying it all on her back, I do not blame her at all.
The only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life.
She doesn't need to go that far, girl. Clea's right, it's my fault. I should help fix this. Oh. See, yeah, that's where it's definitely too far, because Alicia is already dealing with a lot of feelings. I mean, someone dying on your behalf is, ugh. I can't even imagine the weight that holds.
I'm not, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
I can see how that's so triggering for Renoir, everything he's fighting for, and then just to see Alicia act the same way that Aline did. I'd be like, I just fought all this time with Aline. I am not doing it again with you.
It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
I mean, do you blame him, though? What are you gonna do? Ask them to die? I wouldn't trust my closest friend even with that information. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, but by the way, you're gonna die instead. I get why she's mad, but that's kind of, it feels like an impossible conversation to have with someone. All right, remove the portrait. So now I didn't do anything with it in my first playthrough, so I'm gonna take it to the manor then. Place the family portrait, yes. A door opens. Oh, the main door. Whoa, this is very different. The paintings are still the same though, the accents.
People come and people go. The one who will always be there for you is you. Little one, there's more to life if you can just see how big the sky truly is. Reach out your hand, and it's yours.
That's a very important lesson. People come and people go. It's sad. Oh! God, that's fucking creepy. Oh, all the dogs. And the toys too. Oh my God. This is absolutely a dog room. I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I was rich and when I get a cat in the future, if I had a lot of extra money, I would commission a bunch of different artists to paint a bunch of different portraits of my cat. I think that that is a great use of your money. All right, let's see Lune romance route. We haven't even gotten to it yet.
What are you writing this time? More notes on nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Minoko earlier, so... It's about me, isn't it? The strange and shattered life of Verso Descendre.
That's a mouthful.
Well, come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Play me your song.
Actually, I was thinking we could work on it together. Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
I'd love to help you with your quote-unquote, your song.
Sure. I'd love to help you with your song.
Let's go find a comfortable place to compose then.
Oh my God, that's so cheesy. They walk into the woods away from camp, and they spend a few hours together, which Lune really needed to release some frustration. Oh my God. After they did what needed doing, they sat for a while and composed music together. CL smiles as they return to the camp. She knows. Lune better understands the world and herself. CL knows what happened. Oh, this is Clea. If you insist on staying too, well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it, and I need him to help me with the real conflict outside, not waste more of his time in here. Yeah, that's so interesting. So, like, we've spent all game going through the grief of the family, but, like, there is something going on in Paris that, like, we know nothing about. Like, the game's story does not feel complete. Like, what is happening in Paris outside of all of this grief that they're experiencing? It seems like it's setting up for a sequel, to me at least.
My beautiful Clea, what did she do to you? That paintress. She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story.
Oh, that's mean! So the paintress made a copy of her, and he fell for it. Damn. So Simon's just been down here, trying to find Clea again. Failed to defeat Renoir down here, and then just ended up being stuck here. It makes me wonder if Clea loved him back. Imagine, oh, that's weird. That's a weird thing I didn't think of. Imagine falling in love with one of your paintings. That's weird. Of course, that's an assumption, though. We don't know how Clea felt. She seems super rational and less attached. No. Oh, I wouldn't say Clea is the least attached. No, I interpret Clea as being actually the most attached. Because Clea suffers from being the oldest child, I think that she was forced to grow up faster. So she has to be strong because the rest of her family is weaker. But I think emotionally, I think she is more attached than any other family member in this situation. She was just forced to grow up. I wouldn't even blame Clea if she resented her parents because of that too. Because I know that's often what the oldest sibling of a family has to do. There gets to a point where you're old enough, you start taking care of your younger siblings. I know that's what my older brother did for me, so I think Clea was just really forced to grow up. Some advice, don't let yourself get caught up in other people's drama. Neither of them are adult enough for the conversation they need to have. Oh, I think that supports what I just said. I think she is so pissed at her parents. Clea is the best.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. Julie, we deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist.
This kind of supports what I had thought with Verso, because like whenever we got to the end of the game, I had a specific question in mind. Did he always intend on betraying them from the beginning? Or did he genuinely feel like this in this journal at the start, and then he changed his mind as he felt the pain of defeating Align? I thought that Verso's mind had changed on the topic at the very end. Witnessing the final conversation between Renoir and Mael, and like that final scene where Verso is just completely silent and you can just see gears turning in his eyes and his mind. That was the moment where he just could not stand it anymore. So Trash Man, in the prologue, he was like to the right up here. There's a message inside the trash can.
I am gamaging like everyone else. Looks like my plan didn't work.
Dude's like, oops, I gamaged. Isn't it beautiful? Her paintings are always astonishing. Yet I wish you would understand what it means for me to paint. I don't know if it's right, but based on what I've learned, I think what it means for him to paint is more of a sad thing. It's more of a pleasing thing. So in my mind, Verso means something like, I paint to please others. Especially because it's the faded boy, like it's kid version Verso talking. He paints because he feels the pressure of the family that he was born into to live up to his mom and dad. So what painting really means to him is pleasing and nothing more than that. And I don't think that's something his parents ever understood about him. There it is! That's the painting! That's the painting from the beginning. Oh, I love that.
Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth, and it changes nothing.
I love that line. He acknowledges, he's like, I understand how you feel. I completely understand. Your friends are not wrong. Like, your feelings are right. You're not like, it's good. It's weirdly comforting in a way.
She can't.
Oh, that's so badass. It's like so unfortunate because I feel bad for Renoir here, but like, oh.
Mama.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Oh my god. Dude, the game over sound on Verso is way too good. I don't want to feel like chat, but I'm gonna feel like over this other ending.
I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
I love that Renoir never denies her. That is so good.
You either.
Despite his other
I'm not
actions,
leaving you forever.
in these moments, he really shines as a father. Like, he is understanding of her perspective at almost every turn. He just knows what he has to do, but he never denies her feelings. I don't want to say that she's, like, wrong, because her perspective is her perspective, and her feelings are very valid. But I do like that Renoir never denies her that. I think it's very important. He's gonna do what he feels is right for the family, and that's fine, but he also doesn't ever deny her, which is equally just as important. He's like, I know you feel upset, you know, but I just want what's best for you. Like, he keeps reiterating these things, and that's what I find to be good parenting.
Please, don't say that.
Oh, oh, that's so bad. Stop. I hate this.
Please, listen to me.
Oh.
Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpain me.
Oh my
Unpain me.
god, he's begging. Stop.
Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
Oh, that feels terrible.
Help me.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad. I hate that.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Oh, I can't even be happy about that. Oh my god, my mixed emotions, my feelings. That's so messed up. I can't. No, no. Oh my god, that's crazy how I wanted him back the whole game. And then when it finally happened, I cave. And I'm like, oh god, no, no, no. Cursed, actually. Oh my god. I was so worried about this. I was worried about this. I was thinking in my head, is she gonna repaint Verso? Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. I cannot get behind that. That is so hard for me to see that perspective, like, at all. I can't get behind that ending. Like, not my brain is like, in every way, shape, and form, that just feels so wrong. I cannot. Like, it feels horrible. The other one is horrible too for killing all these people, but like at the same time, like, I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it says something about my morals. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just cannot. I can't get behind it, like, in the slightest. Not even remotely. Well, that's not the only thing. Like, no. That's just like, I'm with Renoir. That's just not how you grieve. Like, that's just so much. That's just not. Like, that's just escapism, and it's messed up. And no. It creeps me out. But the thing I think of the most is, like, it's what I said in the same thing I said with the other ending, with Verso's ending. My first thought is that this is his painting. He has the right to say what happens to his painting. He doesn't want to be here. That should be up to him, and pretty much only him. I understand that all these people exist and are here now, but holy crap, I can't, like, my brain can't fathom just having this tortured soul forever. God, that's awful. Like, I just feel awful about that. When a person dies, they should just, like, nobody, I don't know what people believe in, if you believe in afterlife, but just imagine, like, your soul just lives on in this hellscape forever. When I think about that, I'm f***ed up. He didn't die for that. All right, we have lyrics to cry over. That's the last thing that I want to do. So let's do that. I have to admit, though, despite how terrible I feel, I love how conflicted, in general, the player is supposed to feel with anything that happens in the game. I like, as a person, being challenged with thoughts. And I do feel like this game challenged me in a lot of ways. And I very much appreciate games that make me do that. I feel like you discover yourself so much when you play these games. The Linen and Cotton, I love this song. Oh, I love that. Every sorrow is born of love. We wouldn't grieve if we didn't love. We grieve because we love. Erased. Oh my gosh. Thanks. I hate it. This is exactly why we all feel sadness from the boss music. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I only heard a few things from it, but not enough to fully understand. that because if this line is true, then that would confirm our thoughts that Verso from the get-go was always working with Renoir and not having a changed mind at the end. Like, this is what he always wanted from the start. All right, I need to get out of here. Feel free to continue any discussion down in the comments. This has been very enlightening to go through it in the second playthrough. And also to have chat help, because even if I didn't have like chat helping me as I went along, I still would be not fully understanding everything. But yeah, continue the conversation.
Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Pinoy, and I'm one of Crystal's editors. I'm here to share with you a theory, a game theory. I interpreted Mael's ending differently and thought it'd be fun to include just to hear Crystal's thoughts, and maybe you'd like to hear what I have to say. At the end of the game, as Painted Verso dies, Mael says she just wanted to live this lifetime together. As Painted Verso begs her to unpaint him and pleads for help, Mael then looks towards the portal leading back into the canvas and expresses uncertainty. The name of this epilogue is titled A Life to Paint. Then it cuts to the opera house where Mael is seen with a small boy. As they sit down, Mael gives Painted Verso the okay to begin the performance. The scene changes to 4:3 and black and white. The camera shifts between the party members with a long holding shot on Mael's face. Then Verso begins to play the song Mael. Okay. I believe this boy is the Faceless Boy, or Verso's soul. One could say he's Gustav's apprentice. I think the hair color and clothes say otherwise. The way I see it, Mael decided to impart a piece of her soul in place of Verso's and relieving him of the life he doesn't want. Before I bring up this next bit, Expedition 33 loves using 4:3 plus black and white to convey when a nightmare or tragedy is taking place. As Painted Verso comes on screen, I interpreted this as the game subtly shifting to his perspective on what's happened. Finally, he gets to pursue his dream of music. Everyone is alive, the party looks at him waiting for him to play, but he isn't happy. I believe the build up to the reveal of Mael's face is mirroring what Renoir said to the party earlier.
This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses.
With Mael now painting and controlling the chroma of the canvas, she's effectively become a living corpse. Moments before that reveal, you can see Verso literally processing what he just saw in Mael's face before he finally begins to play the song Mael. If you consider the song Mael's lyrics being played from his perspective, I think you can piece together where I'm coming from. Essentially, I still think Verso is forced to live a life he doesn't want, except instead of a canvas painted to please others, it's an endless cycle of happiness built on a nightmare. A nightmare where Mael saved Verso the same way he saved her in the real world, by giving up her life. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I just had to get this out of my brain. What do you think? Am I smoking the proverbial penis, or am I onto something?
Thank you guys for watching.